Okay.
And here we are.
Cool. Close.
All right, a little bit of recap of last time. Let me just bring that up real fast.
Oh.
So, last time, you went to go save Gurmish. You found out that he was in Happy Sunshine Land, and you also found out that the nearest town to Happy Sunshine Land, wow, that's hard to say, was Baton. Baton was an old mining town that used to be very successful, and still was. You arrived during their Festival of Meat and participated in several challenges in order to essentially win a ticket to Happy Sunshine Land. The challenges included the Lean and Mean competition, which was basically an all-out race roller derby style with no rules, which Skig destroyed, running around and preventing anybody else from moving. Then we had the Savory competition, which was a food eating contest that Pachi successfully won by eating a shit ton of turkey legs and not throwing up. Then we had the tenderized competition where Bastion beat the shit out of a Goliath and came out victorious. And then we had the basted competition, which Triss unfortunately lost in the second round after failing to get rid of her glass successfully. Or it was either that or
No, I
failing the
passed
conflict.
out.
Yeah, you passed out in the second or third round.
Mhm.
You also noticed that everyone who lost was being taken away by people in different colored robes. Green for the Lean and Mean competition, yellow for the Savory competition, purple for the Tenderized competition, and red for the Basted competition. Including Triss, she was taken away as well. After being brought to the winner's circle, you were then brought to one of the mines and told to head downwards, and that would bring you to Happy Sunshine Land, where they accidentally dug too deep and found this new area. Triss was also escorted further down, just via different direction. You guys met up with the gods of Baton, who were Tinky Winky, Lala, Dipsy, and Poe, the Tubbies. When the sun went down, they transformed into really horrible monsters, which you discovered after saving Triss from being turned into Tubby Custard and saving yourselves from being sacrificed to these gods. Looking around, you found that there was an imprisoned Blue Robe there who you didn't really question all that much. He tried to ask you to let him out. You didn't. Then you found a bunch of different parts to a key that would open up these prison cells in the Teletubbies chambers. You then found another Tiefling character who seemed to also worship Palor, and then you finally found Gurmish and started to make your way out of Happy Sunshine Land. On your way out, however, Dipsy caught up with you, and Skig made a final stand to let everybody else escape, and you had just made it back to the Academy. The Albert and Gurmish and all of the original members of the Academy all sort of rejoice that they have now been fully brought back together after many, many years. Albert walks over to you all and he says, well, we could really use you all still here at the Academy, but I mean, now that we've all sort of gotten together, we're going to try and reestablish ourselves in the world. We would love to have you as liaisons and spread the word about the Academy itself. If you see anyone who's being put under the thumb of aggression and oppression, just send them our way, and we can help educate and give them a fighting chance to fight back. but if you don't want to stick around, that's fine either way. Just tell me where you want to go, and I can bring you there.
I feel like we should make a trip back to Silverkeep at some point.
Well, I mean, I definitely want to go back, but I don't want to go back. Because if I go back, then I might have to go back. But again, it's been a long time.
Just to circle that back. How many times do you have to go back? And go back to what?
It's quite a few
Well,
times.
my parents.
Wait. I'm confused. Can you go back?
Right, you're new. Hi. Oh my god. Well, I mean, okay. So, where do we begin? It's hard to explain.
We don't.
I have these very strict parents, and I kind of escaped them coming this way, which means I look to Albert. I really don't want to stop helping you guys. However, I need to go back to my family, and I have to tell them. At least I need to let them know what's going on. I can't keep this from them anymore.
All right. Well, that's not a problem. I can certainly bring you back to Silverkeep if that's where you're trying to go to.
Yes.
Okay.
I know this was a long time ago. Do you remember that rock that I threw? Like, it was a long time for you, but for me it was like, what, 2 days ago? How long was that?
Like a week and a half, something like
Rock that you
Something
threw?
like yeah, no, it was a long time ago for you. Like, remember I was having that like freak out, and I like tossed something.
Freak out is an understatement.
Listen,
Exactly.
listen. I get emotional sometimes. It's just the nature of my being. So sometimes, we just have to deal with ourselves. Can I mean, that was kind of in the main room. Can I like look around? Can I like search the room, I guess? Where it was?
Yeah, sure. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the rock of far speech, or the stone of
The
far
stone of far speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Make a investigation check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find it under one of the tables.
I pick it. Wow. You guys don't really clean much, do you?
I mean, it's a big place, and there was one of us, and now there's finally 5 of us again.
Well, yeah.
You look at it, you have like 600 notifications.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
my-
say.
I'd
It's
just like
like,
to make note that Starchy apparently doesn't count as a person.
yeah. Yeah, what's that about?
Starchy's he keeps his forge very tidy,
Yeah.
but he doesn't feel responsible for cleaning anything else.
I'm just saying, there was one, now there's five of you, with Starchy's, he's here. I mean, 6, but...
You try and you try and touch Starchy on the shoulder, it goes right through.
Oh!
What?
It's a ghost! No, that's nothing.
I was like, what? Be careful. So I just kind of take the rock and I hold it to my mouth and say, hello.
Hello.
Your mom has a literal heart attack.
Hello.
You get no response.
Okay. I mean, maybe they like they're aware of something. I need to go see them, but I
Wait,
need to-
weren't there goblins that were there around that area?
I was thinking about that actually. We didn't really solve the goblin issue, so we need to go see them.
Yeah, we got a smidge distracted,
But
didn't we?
but like it's been a year, and
It's been like 2.
no,
Hasn't it?
No, it's been like 1.
no, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I if I'm gonna sell that, like, I've been away for a long time, because again, it's only been like a couple weeks. I need to change. Like, do you think we could find clothes or something? Are there any like spare clothes around here that we can change, or?
Isabel walks over and she says, I might have something for you.
That'd be really helpful. And I need something sharp. I need to cut my hair. I need to look.
Don't you have a knife?
I do, but that one burns things.
Fair enough.
I look at Bastion's sword. I'm like, will you cut my hair?
What, Mulan
You
style?
want me to
Mulan
cut my hair
style.
with this?
Yes. Or something. I don't know.
Oh wait, weren't we
Oh,
supposed
no.
to level?
A moment. Let me see if I have a dagger in my pack versus a magical sword.
Level
that
now
drinks
while you have
blood.
the chance.
Then what?
No.
What does your sword do?
It has a tendency for some odd characteristics. Watch here. Try and hold it.
I go to take it.
Roll something.
Make a charisma check.
Roll
Casey,
charisma?
were we supposed to level
No.
after the Teletubbies?
Yes, you did level after the Teletubbies.
Yes, you did level.
Sorry.
Did I level?
You get
I don't
more
know,
health
did you?
and
Does it
get
say
extra
level
attack.
5?
I might have
I'm
put
not
it off.
responsible for leveling you.
I know. What level are we at now?
Fifth.
5th? Oh, maybe I did level.
Casey,
I'm
what
sorry.
kind of check do I make? A charisma
Charisma.
save?
Check, not save.
Charisma check. So just click charisma.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't mean to do it at advantage, but 18.
It jumps out of your hand and back into Bastion's.
What the hell?
Like I
Oh,
said,
that's right, I don't
very
care.
weird, very odd. But I don't seem to have a dagger, and I'm not going to use this involving a hair cutting. Does anyone have a dagger?
Nope.
I've got.
I have a flail, which I don't think will be of much use.
Is
I've got-
Starchy around?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. What?
I have a dagger. I've realized.
Ah, never mind. We're good. Thank you, Starchy.
Okay.
That will
I
be all.
hold my hair like in a ponytail, and I'm just like, just cut through this part.
Do
What do
I
I
have
get?
to make a check, or can he
You
just...
just-
or Pachi? Is Pachi doing it?
Pachi,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Why not just dex?
Because I said sleight of hand.
21.
Alright, yeah.
Oh yeah, it cuts it fine.
Great.
All right, you want any more off the top? No.
No. This is fine. This is fine. I need to. Uh oh. Why you gotta be this way? Okay, we're just gonna drag it. Yay.
Haramaru chimes in. We do piercings too.
That would be a little much. I mean, like, I've been away for a long time. If I come back with any more like ear piercings or anything, tongues, my parents would freak. They're very conservative.
It was a joke.
You want some
Good.
tattoos too?
No, nothing. Okay, this is good. This is fine. I changed my.
First of all, thank you all for saving me. Real quick, what is this place? Is this some sort of religious temple?
We're not sure.
Albert walks over. In a sense, I mean, it's not really religion, it's more knowledge based, but I mean, people do come here to learn all sorts of things like they go to temples for.
So not a religion.
No, not really.
All right. Wonderful. Well, thank you for having your agents come and save me.
Of course, that's sort of what we're here for.
I'll turn back to the group and say, if it's all right with all of you, I'd like to accompany you out of this place.
Please.
Perhaps I could add some meaningful contribution to your worship.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
I don't know. You can make up a place if you want to. I don't actually have a map.
Binglethorpe.
All right.
All right.
Can you spell that out real quick for me? Binglethorp.
You ever been
Thank
to
you.
a Silverkeep?
No, I don't believe I have.
It's a pretty lovely place. It's a pretty good place unless you've been there for like 25 years and can't get out.
It's a great place for troll ball, or it was. I don't know now, but
Oh my
Mayor's
gosh,
pretty nice.
all of those people that died.
what people?
What is my friend's name?
Remember the goblins killed
Mayor?
all the people?
Your friend's name was. Let me just scroll up here. Quinn.
Quinn. Okay.
Definitely
She was the
only
mayor,
killed
correct?
Yes, she was.
Okay. Mayor's pretty nice.
Let's
a couple
Quinn.
of people.
Mister.
go back to Silverkeep.
Yeah, I agree. Should check on our friends, and their tacos are to die for.
You
All
wanna
right.
pick a topic?
The Academy Wars sort of together, and you get transported back to Silverkeep.
Oh wow, this is nice. I forgot what this looked like.
I don't think we had.
I don't think we had
image
this map.
before.
You did not have this map before.
We were just zoomed in on like the
The stadium.
stadium.
building.
Yeah.
Man, Silverkeep looks different.
So, you get teleported to the blue square that is
Oh.
over here.
Slum.
in the slums.
Yes. Like I said, it teleports to abandoned buildings. The orange is your house, Triss.
Great. Okay, wait. Where are we? Sorry.
You're the blue.
The blue in the slum. That makes sense. Okay.
Alrighty, should we put our armor away, or just gonna go out like this?
It's not unusual to see people walking around in armor in a city this big.
Yeah.
Onward.
Very close to my natural body, anyways.
True.
Okay. So
What is craftsman?
let's.
It's like a craftsman guild district type thing. So all the
Okay, four
names
of them.
here are different districts.
Mhm.
It wouldn't let me actually name most of them, but like you have the northern slums, the northwest gate, the northeast gate.
Mhm.
Before we leave, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. I just
No, that's pretty much it. In the center is sort of like where the mayor and all of this sort of administration type stuff happens for the city. The castle itself is where the lord of the city lives. So although it's run mostly by the mayor and elected officials, there is still an appointed noble who sort of is not necessarily a figurehead, but does have like rulership. Just he kind of dictates to the elected officials.
So before we leave, I ask Albert, I guess, if we need to contact you again, how would we go about doing so?
He reaches into a pocket in his robe and hands you another stone of far speech.
Great. I'm gonna.
Oh, hang on. I think my food's here. Give me 1 second.
Great. I'll hold on to this.
Hello.
But I want to go visit the export district, and then the
There's a-
options and the warp one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to know what happens when we warp.
Or maybe the overworld. Can we go there?
I'm looking at the craftsman, the huge craftsman.
There's
the
like
castle.
18 of those. Oh
I
my
was gonna
god.
say
Lots of crafts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm starting to think that might not be Casey's food.
9. Oh, that was my area.
Oh, okay.
I have my window open.
It's like that's not Casey's.
Not in case getting arrested.
Casey got raided. Are we allowed to say that on stream? Is that like a...
Is that something we're allowed to joke about? So how many craftsmen are there? Like 18?
Did we count them all?
There's a lot of gates. Lots
Yes,
of
there
gates.
are. Not only is there a gate on the inside, there's a gate on the outside, apparently.
Well, how are they supposed to get through? There's got to be a gate on both sides.
I've been imprisoned for quite some time. What is the state of things?
Well, last time we were here, there were
that's
goblins
really-
raiding through.
Good question.
But overall, it's pretty peaceful. How long have you been away?
Well, I was in that accursed cell for at least a few years. I lost count after a while.
Sure.
So you guys coming out of the academy itself and into the slums, not a great area. Surprise, surprise. But looking around, you don't see. It doesn't appear to be overrun with goblins. In fact, it seems to be a little bit cleaner than you remember it. It's still by no means a nice place, but it doesn't seem as shitty as it used to be.
Good old gentrification.
This is
Yes, Brooklyn.
surprising. But good.
Do the people around here look different than we remember?
You were never in this area.
Oh yeah,
What
that's
about
right.
me?
I'm just a tourist. That's right.
What about me? Do people look different than I remember?
I mean, they look a year older. You don't know the people who live in the
I
slums.
know, but like in general, I get what Ryan was saying.
The
That's
answer's
fine.
no.
Okay.
You would not recognize the people who hang out or even live in the slums.
Yeah.
Your restaurant, your inn that you worked at is not near this area
Yeah,
at
where
all.
is that, by the way?
So it's a lot closer to the stadium here. So it's more right by the stadium in the Craftsman district in the south.
Oh, okay. So
They aren't goblins, right?
What aren't goblins? The
Eh.
people?
Yeah.
No.
So I you know, I mean we have very good security here. I'm really not surprised if the goblins were dealt with accordingly. That's good. So I guess I begin walking towards my house.
Okay. Is everybody else following her? Or?
I want
Yeah.
to.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I could have some support, because I'm really afraid that if I go and they see me, they're just gonna want me to stay again, and I can't stay here.
Tris, it's okay. You're a part of something bigger now.
That means a lot.
Of course, we'll support you.
Yeah, here's no.
Lead on.
Good. Let's go visit. I want to visit my friend later.
Okay. So you start making your way over to Triss's house.
I also need
Which
to
I
see
can bring
Derek.
Boo.
Oh, my house.
Yeah. So I have both floors just floor planned. This is sort of
Nice.
where the door is.
Nice.
Oh. Your family does well for itself.
Yeah, well, my dad.
Yeah, your family is in a very wealthy part of the city. Just because your dad has been working as a guard in the city for quite
Check it
some
out.
time, he's gained quite a rapport with the nobles who live here, as well as with the administrators of the city and like the mayor's office and everything like that. So, although he's not himself super wealthy, he does own a very nice house that has 2 stories, which is impressive to say the least.
Mm.
Well, let's get started, shall we? So I knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door, and your mom opens it, and she just stands there, dumbfounded,
No kidding.
and then like rushes over to hug you. we. She can't even come up with the right any words to say.
Mom. Hi.
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 Where have you been? You were supposed to be on a weekend.
I know, and things got really crazy, and well, I wanted to introduce you to my friends who helped me get out of it. Who saved me?
Come in. And she motions for all of you to come in.
Okay. Ah, yes, the kitchen. Wait.
Wow.
And food.
Actually, no.
So she sort of brings you right in. You sort of enter into the kitchen area. Through that entry point is sort of the dining room, and there are stairs leading upwards, as well as like a couple of sitting rooms down here.
Oh,
yeah, the stairs are right there.
Okay. This is okay. I'm assuming this is a sitting room.
Yeah. These are both sort of sitting rooms.
Okay.
She sort of motions you all to sit over at the dining room table and quickly whips up a pot of tea for everyone.
So I know I feel so bad. I know I said it was going to be a weekend, and then and then things happened, and it's really hard to explain. But I don't even know where to begin, actually. But I'm really glad that you're here.
Is Derek with you?
No. Where has he been? Or did?
Well, after about a week, he went out looking for you.
Oh boy.
Oh, yes.
Do you know which way he went? Like, did he go into the tunnel or like?
He said he was going to be. Well, he was starting out at the campsite that you were supposed to go to, and I just don't know where he went from there.
Good, we never made it to that campsite.
Not the goblin one, the one she was supposed to be camping at.
Yeah.
The one in the mountains.
Shh. Oh no, and he never came back?
No. Not that I know of.
Mm-mm.
Well, we have to find him. I like look around and like
She like goes over to you and she's like, whoa, hold on. We just got you back, and you haven't even seen your father yet.
I know. I was actually, that was the next question I was gonna ask, as to where he was, but I mean,
He's working right now.
then he'll be back at insert time that I know here.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too much longer before he shows up.
No, I mean, I definitely want to stay, and I want to say Dad, but we have to go find him. I mean, there was no search party sent out? Are his parents not concerned?
I'm sure they are, but his search party, he was a search party. He brought a lot of people with him to go looking for you.
Who?
Some of the guard who were willing to go for some coin. I'm pretty sure he hired some adventurers too.
Oh my God.
Oh man, this is.
And they haven't come back?
Well,
Not yet.
Not yet. It's been...
How long is it?
About a year. A year. It's been a year.
He's been gone about a year. You say?
About. Right. It's been.
Yeah, it's been.
He's
about
been
a
gone. He hasn't been gone for a whole year. He left about two weeks after you disappeared, and he's come back and forth a few times. But the last time he left was, I want to say, 2 months ago, and they haven't been back yet.
So how long have their trips been?
Usually no more than a month.
Oh no.
That does not sound good.
No, you're right. That doesn't sound good at all. Well, I suppose we can't really do anything, or at least until my dad gets home.
Just then you hear the door open.
Convenient.
Yeah, convenient, right?
Wow.
And in walks a hooded figure in a very familiar blue robe. The hood comes off, and it's your dad wearing the blue robe.
Hello.
He like turns over, surprised that there's anyone else in his house except for his wife, and he's like, "Triss?"
Oh shit.
And he rushes over and hugs you. You were gone. We had a funeral. Where have you been?
So, Bastion, you definitely see that blue robe, right?
Dad!
Let's hold off on that.
Okay, just out of character, do I recognize, like, is that blue robe, like, something that he's worn before, or...
Oh,
is
hell
this-
no.
Yeah,
You've
okay.
never seen him in this
Okay,
room before.
good. Thank you. Thank you.
He joined the Blue Ropes to find you.
Dad, your uniform, it's different.
These are the new uniforms.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've been gone for so long. It looks good on you.
New uniforms for what?
Thanks, but that's not important right now, Tris.
You're right. It's not important. Yeah, how have you been? Sorry, I've been gone so long.
Worried as hell is how I've
imagine-
been.
I imagine. Yeah, no, you know, the trip, it's really hard to explain, but it took a turn for the worse, and then I lost the stone, so I couldn't even contact you, and...
Lost.
Shut up! And...
I say to Bastion very quietly.
And, you know, well, it took me a while, but I came back.
You didn't even write.
Dad, if I could...
You could have sent a messenger. You could have done something to let us know you were okay.
If there was a way, I would have, but...
If I may intervene.
Is that turkey leg?
He looks up at you, not amused at all. But go ahead.
Good sir, we kinda were in a different plane of existence.
Bastion!
Wasn't exactly.
And then he just slow turns right back at you, Tris.
So, what's for
You
dinner?
were where?
Like I said, there was a lot... Again, it's really hard to explain, and things really did take a turn for the worse in more ways than I don't think I could ever fathom, but these people helped me, and they saved me, and made me able to come back to you, so...
So...
Well, as much as I
regret that.
appreciate them finally getting it back to you, I'm just glad that you're okay.
Those dumplings I see?
Your mom starts making some dinner for everyone just to get some food in your bellies because she clearly knows it's been quite a long journey.
Yeah, I've lost like 10 pounds just from walking. This is crazy.
Poor guy.
Oh, you don't understand.
You don't. I
So
never
you-
want to see turkey leg again.
They make a nice meal for you, and you all sort of sit down to dinner, catching up. I don't know exactly how much in detail you want to tell them anything.
I lie through the whole...
Okay.
we're just all gonna stand there and be like,
You're just... I lie. I explain that basically we were supposed to go, or we were going away, and as we were traveling, we got ambushed and separated. There was some very, very like powerful magic involved that, and I add in, sent us to a different plane of existence. Eyeing Bastion as I say that. Which messed up a lot of there was a bit of a difference in time and stuff like that, and then on the way I found Pachi, Bastion, and Malyre, who I just add into the story without any what's the word, consent, I guess. And we journeyed and worked our way into getting back here. And the first thing I had to do once I came back was come home to see my family.
So your daughter is... Bye,
Oh,
Casey.
bye, Casey.
Bye, Casey. How much of the story did he hear, you think?
Not much, apparently.
Not much, apparently. That's
So honesty is not a virtue.
Oh man, so
And
we should
every-
level
I
while
was gonna
Casey's
say,
gone,
check
right?
the tenants there, buddy.
every time
Oh, I want-
every time I like I say something though, which is important for you guys to hear, even if Casey's in here, is I like you guys in like a pleading, like help me kind of
Yep. Nope. Just full of food. You know, I'm hungry.
mouthful of food.
Yep. Yep, that happened.
Especially when I is it Malyre or how
Malyre.
Malyre, okay.
Like the
What about your liar?
Malyre. Okay, I wanted to make sure I say that right. Yeah, no, I like, especially when mentioning you, I'm like, and he helps me, like, and it was
Well,
such heroic actions that helped bring us together, and
okay, Casey's back. Can you hear us? Casey?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you catch all of that
how much of my
before?
story did you hear?
I caught some of it.
Okay, yeah. Powerful magic brought us to a different plane. Basically, it was just like that we went on some journey, which I found everyone along the way, and they all helped me come home. To which, at the end, is like, and as soon as I was able to get back on this plane, I had to come back and see you all. Just to tie it up in a nice little bow.
Sir, your daughter is too generous. She saved my life, and the powerful magic was her own.
Wait, do your parents know that you do the magic thing?
They know, but they don't know how strong it is.
So
This is why we didn't want you going out. Like, we didn't want anything like this to happen. You could have died out there.
I
Chris.
know.
Oh
and-
man, could we have?
But here's the thing, though, is that I was able to survive. Like, you could. Not
Yep,
really
just you.
lying. Not lying.
Sure.
Not
She's
lying.
very
now.
talented.
If you could have seen the things that I saw and experienced the things I've dealt with, and just saw how good I was and how I was, I was able to survive. I mean,
Your mom chimes in. It's not that we don't believe in your abilities, Triss. It's that we want you to be safe. It's a dangerous world out there. I mean, we almost completely got wiped out by a horde of goblinoids, and it's not even safe. Didn't even feel safe here at times. But the
wait,
point
what?
is, if we're together, then it's at least we're together.
What about the goblinoids?
Your mom and dad look at each other. Well, it's not too long after
Uh-oh.
the goblins came back in much bigger numbers, led by this hobgoblin in bright armor, and almost wiped us out. They got to the walls. They were figures showed up and just obliterated them.
Wait. Just hold on. Some details are getting dropped with connection.
What kind of figures?
Yeah, what kind of...
I don't remember the word I said.
Hobgoblins led by something in something armor.
Oh yeah, so the hobgoblin was leading them in bright blue armor.
Oh.
And then these figures came in and obliterated them.
What figures? What do you mean?
They're sort of the ones running the city right now. There's Alistair and Malik.
What happened to insert noble here? The king, the person who lives in the castle.
The noble was Lord Pillwicken.
It's roboting a lot.
Hey Casey, I think you might have to cut your video again.
Pillwicken. Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
But your beautiful face, I'll miss it. I promise.
Your video is just going like.
Oh, Casey, I miss you already.
It's so
Sorry.
sad. Wait, okay, so
Here's the
Lord,
old voice.
Lord Pillwicken.
deal with
Lord Pillwicken.
Pillwicken.
Deal with it.
I heard Lord, deal with it. Okay, yeah, what happened to him?
Well,
Well, now we have no idea if Casey.
the started getting. I didn't hear what you said, Ryan.
Nothing. Keep going.
No, we didn't hear what you said. It just
Yeah.
cut in
Now
and
we
out a
don't know
little
if
bit.
you're frozen. Now all we know is that you.
No,
you
no.
were-
I mean, I started to hear it at the end, but it just. One more time. Sorry.
He abandoned the city as soon as the hobgoblins started attacking.
He abandoned.
Coward.
He was kind of an idiot anyway, but.
Exactly.
I don't know. So, wait, I'm sorry. So these people came in and just stopped the hobgoblins? I
They
just-
pretty much single-handed, well, quadruple-handedly, there were 4 of them, just wiped the hobgoblins. They established an order where there wasn't any.
missing word.
As soon as the hobgoblins attacked, everybody started fending for themselves.
They established order. Everyone was fending for themselves, and the blue robes, which there were 4 of, brought everybody together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got to.
Yep. Same. Okay.
There.
Interesting. Go Discord.
Is there any chance that you might be able to restart your router?
Oh, that's.
No. It's like he doesn't have access. It's like the downstairs neighbors or some crap.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that being a problem.
But she said the way Casey's cutting out makes him sound like he's doing a William Shatner impression. Oh. I mean, Sean, can you do Discord?
Try.
Let's trade Casey's problems for mine.
I mean, I don't have any problems hearing you guys.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh.
that's pretty clean.
I think it's like my internet. It just needs a minute to figure its shit out.
The lag is not by milliseconds, but by several hours.
Speak once more, Casey.
Hello, I'm speaking once more.
You're clear as can be.
Yeah.
Clear as can be.
See, it just needs to
Alrighty.
figure its shit out. Okay.
All we had to do was threaten to not to use roll 20, and it dropped back in line.
Yep. hmm
Big Daddy D&D's listening.
Usually how it works. Okay. What are the names of the other 2 guys? I've been away so long. I just, haven't heard about any of these people.
They didn't say.
2 of them just didn't give their names.
Pretty much
What?
after the battle was over, the Malik and Alistair came down and sort of announced themselves, and then the other 2 sort of left as well, presumably to help others, because I don't think this was just happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's another town that just got like flattened, I guess.
What
Yes.
manner are they? Some sort of organization or religion, or what are they?
That's just it. They call themselves the Order.
The order.
That sounds very religious.
Did they institute?
I mean, they haven't talked anything about religion.
Well, that doesn't sound very religious.
Wow, this is enlightening.
Did they institute the new uniforms?
Yes. It's sort of now that the Lord is gone and they're sort of taking over in terms of rulership. They were both elected to sort of preside over the city at this point. I mean, we owe them that much, and they have been doing a great job with the infrastructure of the city, to be honest.
That's great to hear. Absolutely phenomenal.
Did you all not mention some other prisoner left to rot in his cell wearing a blue robe?
What? He wasn't wearing a blue robe.
I believe that was the only identifying characteristic you mentioned.
No, he was wearing a robe.
No, you're correct. It wasn't blue. It was a man donned the blue robe.
Hey, but blue robes are just so common nowadays. I mean,
It looks just like that one. I point at her father.
like,
Well, did you see it? Because like I don't remember. I don't remember this.
I don't
No,
remember it looking
Panda,
quite
you
like
are a
that,
wordsmith.
actually. You know, it could. There was somebody in a predicament wearing.
We didn't have time to get him out.
blue
We had to find our
robe,
friend and just get
but
out.
he wasn't very nice. He was actually very evil. Very, very evil. And so, we just left him there. So, but that's, that's situational. It's anything to survive, right?
He didn't have the
Look,
kindest
anything to
disposition
come
for
back
them.
The
to
only
your
reason why
parents.
you're here is because you had a son on your flail.
The only reason I'm here is Paylor's light. My flail be damned.
Yeah, you connected with the with the robot.
Hachi, I don't know how he's become so misguided. He's a man of the light, of course. Of course he had to come with us.
Yeah, but and then we had to save our friend. But then that other guy was just mean to us, so we just kind of.
As I said, he had a rude disposition. He clearly did not value our help. Remembering back now how he turned my own logic on me and made me realize I have killed people before.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What?
Like,
We did that?
Worry not, we have all taken lives.
What? You guys have?
I'm looking at my parents like,
No
Hachi, I clearly remember you smashing some skulls with
They
your
are
club
just sort of
before.
staring blankly at this.
I'm eating. No,
They're
what
staring,
about that?
staring blankly at what?
But just you having this conversation, they don't know what to make of it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I smashed these dumplings. That's about it.
No. I point to your fucking clearly visible maces.
Oh no! Those
Like,
are.
those have definitely been stained with the blood of our foes before.
Oh no, that's what I use to just tenderize meat when I cook it.
Did
It's
you
a
know
big- it's a-
Hachi is
Were you a fan of
very-
the tubby custard?
very
I did not eat the tubby custard. That was our.
Now they're very confused.
Oh.
What are you? No, I did not eat the tubby custard. I had turkey legs, and I was good.
That's true. He did not partake.
Oh no, I fully know that, but I'm trying to point out the fact that I know he's used these maces for other things.
No, when you gotta tenderize meat before you cook it, it just kind of gets a pain to clean it every now and then. Just can't.
Well, I think it's time for you to get some rest. It's probably been a long journey for you.
Yes, I agree. Man, just just destroy these other bread rolls, garlic bread.
While the panda handles these carbohydrates, they're a place to relieve ourselves.
Got a pee?
Yes. Would it be alright if we house my friends?
Of course, it's no problem. We can we can make some floor space if you have bedrolls.
Do we have bedrolls?
I believe we
No worries. Point me to a corner.
She directs you to a corner.
There's one with a chair in it over there.
Anyone in particular?
This one by the door.
No, not
This
in
one has a
particular.
chair in it. Yes. Oh,
Up here?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm just gonna fucking deactivate it right there in the chair.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna. I don't have a bedroll, but I guess. Where would you like us to stay, Mr. and Mrs. Averis?
I step outside to pee in the alley.
Okay. They do have plumbing, but okay.
Sean goes to pee in real life.
pee in the alley.
Probably going to get food. Oh man, I should cook. I should cook food too.
So,
So Miss Triss's parents.
Mr. and
What should we
Mrs.
call you?
they have names.
Yeah. What should we call you?
They do have names.
Sir
names
and Madame.
that I
English, she digs
totally
them out.
remember. Their names are
Do you?
Because I realized you never
Margus
told
and
us your last name.
Amdea.
What are they?
Margus and Amdea.
Okay. Should we call Sir and Madame? Where would you like me to sleep?
Ah, much better.
There's plenty of room over here.
Okay. I'll just lay on my belly.
Okay.
Nope. Just kidding. I'll lay on my back. Do you have? Is there like a rug, making it a little bit more comfortable?
Sure, there's a rug there.
We
Okay,
have
got it.
bedrolls. We've slept in caves before.
They
I
gave you a
totally don't
blanket,
say.
too.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate this.
Okay. And I guess I find my room.
It clearly is the one
Yeah,
with the
your
bigger
room
bed.
is this one over here.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I was.
That's a fireplace.
Huh? That doesn't look like a fireplace.
Yeah,
I mean,
there are a
great.
limited number of tokens I can have.
Okay, this looks like a summoning circle. That's why I'm a little
It
concerned.
does, but it's not.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm sure there's no demonic fire anywhere in the upstairs region.
It's all downstairs.
I will lay down in the corner and get some shut-eye.
Okay, you all go to bed. And then it is the next morning. You wake up.
I'm just sitting motionless, waiting for anybody else to move first.
Same. I am not gonna be the first one to wake up.
I arise early and start to prepare breakfast.
Okay.
I awaken at the smell of bacon. So, like, what are you making, Sean? What are you making,
There's
Malyre?
no bacon.
What you making?
I am a strict vegetarian.
Ha!
Nope. Back to bed.
Ah, a noble aspiration.
I wake up.
Baylor calls on us to smite many, but our animal companions are safe from me.
They're safe from me as well. As you can see, I just kind of point at my mouth, which you now have an idea from last
Yes.
night.
Connor, you should just use that as your token.
No.
No, he needs proper art for his token. When I wake up, I'm discomforted by the comfort, I guess, being home.
Not used to comfort
Just-
after all of these years.
Discomfort.
You
is-
have-
It's been a week.
it's been a week.
You had nice beds at the academy too.
Yeah. When I say discomfort by comfort, I mean, like, being home.
Okay.
Being home.
You go downstairs. Triss, you see there's a note on the table for you saying
Alright.
both your parents have left for work.
Good morning. I prepared small fruit pies for breakfast.
That sounds amazing.
Did I hear pie?
You did.
Of course you
Hello?
did.
Did you say
Fruit pie? No, just pie. What kind of pie is it?
Well, all they had were peaches, so it's peach pie.
That looks amazing.
I'm quite the baker. if I do say so myself.
Yeah, no, that's great. I enjoy one of his peach pies.
Okay.
Hang on. Can I use my gourmand thing?
I wish you would.
John, if you're not going to eat any meat or anything like that, if he makes a meat thing, you won't get the benefits.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I suppose.
All right, so Ryan, the way that it works is you have a list of different types of meals that you want to try and make, and then you make a check to see if you successfully make that dish or not.
Okay. Where
And
can
the
I get
DC
this
is
list?
next to it. I have it. So hang on.
It's in the chat someplace.
Go through
Yeah,
all
it's
the
in the
meals.
chat, but I also just have it on my phone from Tabitha.
I have a long, thing. Roll a
that's
d20
whatever.
plus your chef's utensils bonus. What is the chef's utensils?
Yeah, so your proficiency with the cook's utensils. What
What is
I
the
don't think you
attribute
are.
for that?
It's dexterity.
Okay.
What are you going to try to make?
You have to tell me what you try and make first.
No, I clicked on it and then it was like, what is the thing you need for that? I didn't do that on purpose.
So you can either make soup, you can make a stew, a meal, a roast, a buffet, a feast, or a banquet.
Can I just make a roast?
A roast. So I'll tell you what the benefits are for it too.
Oh, can you send this to me when you get a chance?
It's in the chat, dude.
Also, just Google 5e Gourmand. It's the second result.
Okay.
It says, for the roast, it's all creatures that partake in it are cured of one disease or poison affecting them, as well as gain advantage on con saving throws against
I do
poison.
have this. Okay.
You do?
No,
Yeah.
I have a save too. I didn't realize this was the same thing. I'm gonna make a soup.
Yeah, we don't really need the roast benefits.
You're
Yeah.
making a soup?
I'm just gonna make a soup.
Make
Breakfast
a
soup.
meal.
Make a meal.
Yeah, the other things don't really benefit us right now.
Oh, I'm gonna make a meal.
Okay.
Okay.
Make your check.
And then I just click on it.
Yep.
That should
You
be.
successfully make a meal. So that means everybody gets an additional 1d8 temporary hit points, which Ryan rolls. So roll 1d8, Ryan.
Great.
Everybody gets one temporary hit point.
Fantastic.
Great. Hey, that brings me to 30. Finally crossing.
Why,
the-
Panda? I had no idea you were so skilled. From now on,
Neither
I
did we.
wake up early and prepare breakfast.
Knowing that my parents are away, I want to go into my dad's office, or whoever office that is.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
you spend your life just eating food. You got to learn to make it too.
I just
I
stare at
searched
you.
for a key.
You look for a key.
Yes.
Oh, you don't get any benefits?
Make an investigation check.
Wait, what if Bastion rubs it on his face?
Oh my god, I forgot.
I'm staring at him because I'm angry that he could cook this well the whole time, and yet I paid for his goddamn food.
Talk
Oh,
about
no,
not eating meat. What about not eating?
I just got the cookbook, so
You know, Sean, that's a good point.
No, that's okay. I fully understand what I've done to my character. That's okay.
A performance check, and we'll describe it as well as we can. Casey said a DC, and then if we do well enough.
All right, sure, let's do that. Fuck it.
What, for me to pretend to eat?
No. They have to describe how the food tastes to you, so you're inspired by how good it was.
Ryan, what did you make?
Okay.
He made a meal, but what was the meal?
it's the standard. I guess a lox omelet. How about that? With some tomato, a little bit of onion for taste, a little bit of like. Also, I don't cook, so this might not actually taste good in real life, so don't trust me. But there's a little bit of like paprika in there, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, some Swiss cheese
Ooh.
as well. Just
All right. Well,
I'm ready to describe.
thanks for making eggs and fish because I can eat that.
Oh shit, that's right. Can I make a special vegetarian one for my
No,
new
that
vegetarian friend?
that is vegetarian.
Fish
eh?
isn't meat.
Pescatarian. I'm a
He's
pescatarian. Fish don't have
You are a pescatarian. Oh my god, just fucking can't eat meat. That kind of bullshit.
Fish don't have souls.
Rachel, you don't find a key.
I don't find a key.
But if you guys want to make your performance check.
I can do that.
There's still some fish bones in the locks, so I don't describe it as that.
Wow.
All right, you're not going to get the benefit this time around.
Yeah, I don't want the benefit from what I'm hearing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the garnish on top was just, it really made it worth it. Can I just make that? I can only make that in the mornings, right?
You can only do it once per day.
Okay.
So if
Long
you
rest
wanted to do it at night, you could, but since you started now in the mornings, then it lasts for I think 8 hours.
I see. Okay.
So you could do it at night for the next day too, but you're losing a lot of time with it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no
by
point.
sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I return from checking upstairs, does anyone know how to pick a lock?
Certainly.
I
You
believe
do?
we don't have any lockpicks.
I'll
Unless
follow
Malyre had something.
upstairs.
But why are you trying to go through your own family's things?
Where did the accent come from? That's a real question.
I just want to know why he's wearing a blue robe. First of all, like I do not agree with that. I do not associate with that. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it.
Fair.
No, is the lock on the bedroom door or the study door?
It's on the study door.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Not a demon. You know,
Not a demon, Sean. I just noticed that.
you know how to pick a lock?
As we're walking toward it, I'm boasting that I've never met a lock that I couldn't best.
Okay.
Here we go.
What's this room? Hey, Tress, what's this room?
My bedroom, probably.
No, over
Or
here.
the other one?
Over here.
Oh, I couldn't,
Yeah.
couldn't tell you. Actually,
All right.
That's a good
We
question.
get up to it.
yeah, it's right here.
Okay. I'd like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Shatter.
Okay.
I'll put my hand right over the lock and then just blast it.
Roll damage for it. Because it's not made of glass; it's made of metal.
Yeah, I know. It just deals thunder damage to stuff.
Right.
Right.
So 14 plus 8. 24.
the lock-
or
the
22.
The lock blows up.
Why? Whoa!
What?
You did
And then
not.
I just push the door open.
She asked for a lockpick.
This lock has been bested, and I walk inside.
That's not a pit. Oh, I follow.
Does anyone have
Swimming?
mending?
It's a good question, Cam. Nobody right now. It feels like we're losing. Anyway.
So there are two different desks in here. One looks more like an easel type desk. The other one looks more like an office desk. On the one over, actually, make investigation checks.
I liked my last one. Ugh. Oh, hey, I still liked it.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
I think I got a
So-
plus something to investigation.
If you click on investigation, it'll tell you.
Well, no, because I also have observant.
Oh,
Plus 5.
To your
all right.
Oh, but
passive
passive.
or what?
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the easel desk, it seems to be a map of the city with different colored lines weaving around the streets. you can sort of take a guess that these are the routes of the guards that they're going through, just going around on their patrols. On the work desk are pieces of parchment, inkwells, as well as your family seal. Specifically, it's not really your family's, it's more one loaned to the captain of the guard. And it's more of a position seal rather than it is your family's. But your family has had it for quite some time. Not just your father, but also like his ancestors as well have sort of held the captain of the guard position for a while.
Did Bastion die?
He's downstairs.
I
I think. No, he's not even downstairs. He's at the stairs.
He's at the stairs. Okay. Basically, I wanted. I mean, is there like a journal or something, like some kind of?
Not on the top. There is a locked drawer though.
With the 20, can I find any keys in the?
No keys.
No keys. Well, how am I supposed to explain the door now?
Good fucking question.
I was taught that lockpicking spell many years ago,
That
and
is
it worked
not-
very well for me.
That is not
Lock
lock
picking.
picking. That is not lock picking.
Picking.
I mean, did it not open the lock?
Lock picking basically includes some kind of stealth. That was blowing up the door.
Well,
So
thieves and their tricky little tools, sure. I don't involve myself with that.
maybe
I have no need to hide. I do Paylor's will.
Maybe we can get some kind of locksmith in here before they get back.
I mean, the whole doorknob is gone.
The whole doorknob is
Not gone. It's just in pieces.
Yeah,
like,
fair
is
enough.
the door got, like, is there like a hole in the door?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does anyone have mending? Connor, do you have mending?
No.
Nope.
Well,
Man,
we can
that's-
still give them my doorknob, right?
Take it off your bedroom.
Can I do that?
You can try.
I
Do
mean,
you have a way to take off the doorknob to your door?
well, I figure it's like a house. Like, how did we get the doorknob on there in the first place? There's got to be tools around here somewhere.
If you want to try and find them, sure.
Yes,
You haven't been here in a year.
but it's
Shit
still
could
my
get moved
childhood
around.
home.
Oh,
Also,
I know.
Oh, come
generally,
on.
You don't keep every tool you use to build a house just sitting there in case.
Yeah, but there's definitely like screwdrivers.
Is there like a shed in the backyard or
in
something?
my
They don't have a yard. You're in a city.
we're in
Casey,
the city.
I just shout, "Oh, I know," and I run outside,
Okay, you run outside.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
look in the alleyway for doors.
Where
Yeah,
is
you
he-
find a door.
Where is
Oh.
he going?
Wait,
Where is he going?
does it have a door handle in it?
Yeah.
Cool. I try and bring it back in the house.
Oh my god.
Make a strength check to pull off the handle. Or are you trying to take
You're
off
gonna take the whole door.
I think he's
No, I'm
bringing
taking the whole door.
Make a string check to rip it off the next
Let's still
building.
make a strength check.
Okay.
Oh my god. Do I know what this room is, by the way?
It used to be like a storage area. You don't know what it is now.
Yeah, okay.
What if it's still a storage area?
It's probably not.
It
I'm
could
gonna
be.
go look. I open the door.
It's an exercise room.
Aww.
My greatest enemy. An exercise room. Is it actually an exercise room?
Yeah.
Oh, fucked it.
Oh.
Cam, as the scoreboard stands currently, it's Malyre 1, door 0. Nothing.
With a 15 strength, you do not pull the door off its hinges.
Off its hinges? What door?
Where's this door?
It's in an alleyway.
Oh,
Is this the door to somebody's like this bedroom?
Oh my
You did. All you asked was if you found a door. To be fair.
Oh my
Not the
god.
brightest paladin.
Okay, well, maybe we
A
can
paladin of very little brain.
get someone to move the lock.
Nope, give it another go.
Your hand slips off the door and you fall backward into a
Take six-
puddle.
You lose that 1 point of damage. That you
No,
get.
he doesn't lose any hit points. He just starts resting.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so we have guard roots and we have I'm sorry, what was on the regular work desk?
Pieces of paper and inkwell, but there wasn't anything written on the pieces of paper.
Oh, okay. So there's no
They were
just like
blank.
information stored on the top of it. Okay, yeah, we have no time to lose. So I want to find someone to fix the door, so I'm going to go to a locksmith, I guess.
All right, we're back in the city.
Yes.
What is this? Oh, that's
There's lots of
That's where he works.
craftsmen around, so I'm not concerned.
yeah. So you are right by the craftsman district. You're in the northeast gate district.
Yeah.
So you just sort of cross the street and head over to the next craftsman district. It doesn't take you too long to find a locksmith.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How much would it cost to have a door knob with a lock installed very fast?
How fast?
In like the next couple hours or so.
I can get that done for you with 10 gold.
10 gold.
Hey Casey, what game did this used to be?
Did what used to be?
Small, medium, large warp options.
Oh, that's to change the map itself on
Oh.
the website.
It looked like a settings menu.
No, it's
Gotcha,
just
okay.
It's just to manipulate the map.
I see. Okay, keep going. Sorry. To interrupt.
Fair. Okay. Fine. And I give him 10 gold.
Okay. Where am I going?
I direct him.
This way.
Okay. He goes back to the house and starts getting to work.
I mean, it still has yet to explain why the key doesn't work anymore, but we'll cross that road when we get there.
I was
you must be-
wondering if you were going to think of that.
Oh, I think of everything. Not everything. Okay. So, what's what do you guys want to do? I guess. I mean, so
Well, I would
We-
love to go find the Temple of Palor.
Yes,
I'm
of
sure-
course.
I'm sure you'd love to as well. It's been years.
It's been so very long.
Okay. Are you heading over to the Temple of Baylor?
I'll follow them. I have nothing more to do for now, at least. I have things to do, but
So you make your way over to the Temple District, which is sort of in the center of Silverkeep. Right over here.
oh,
It doesn't take you too long to get there, like about a 20-minute walk or so. And there's a relatively small temple to Palor. It's not, like, there aren't very many large temples here in general, but compared to some of the other ones, the Palor one is rather small.
Isn't it beautiful?
it's definitely shiny. You know, good for
So
reflecting light.
the entrance to this temple itself, right above the doorway is just this bright, reflective sun, and it's pointing facing the east, so that as the sun rises, it reflects the light back.
To the light.
Yes. Entering in, it seems a lot more modest than that entrance would suggest. As if they spent most of their money on that particular feature. But there are a few pews and a couple of priests walking around as well.
Do you know any of these staff members?
No, not personally.
I see. Oh, is there like an altar of sorts?
Yes, there's an altar towards the back of the temple.
What is the floor made of?
The floor is made of cobblestone.
Okay. I will go up to the front and prostrate myself.
Okay.
I follow.
Some of the priests look over at you.
I will say, it has been too long, and I don't know. What do you say, Bastion?
It's been too long. Huh?
Oh, glorious Sun Father. Thank you yet again. Such a beautiful, bright, and warm day. What is the day? What is it out like outside?
It's a nice spring day out right now.
Perfect. I'm always gracious to be in the presence of your followers, such as myself. And I look back expectantly at Pachi and Triss.
All right. I say
I'll take a knee.
it's been too long, and I'm excited to begin my duties once again. And I'll begin to like sort of spread my arms, still face down on the floor, and then bring my arms in and just kind of grating against the ground, possibly leaving scratches in the cobblestone. And then I'll quickly stand up and make room for the others and start backing out a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna just take a quick knee. He's like, thank you, Paler. Get back up.
I
Just pretend
see
that I
what
don't know any better.
Pachi's doing, and I do the same thing.
Okay.
I glance around at the priests and rub the back of my neck.
You burning a little bit, buddy? Burning up?
It has been many years since I've been bathed in his light.
So
Screaming
the
baby's not the
priests
same,
here,
huh?
Although the temple itself is modest, their robes are pretty extravagant. They have like sequined robes, bright suns, and the robes are like immaculately white.
Mm.
Flashy.
Mm-hmm. No one said the worshippers of Paler aren't gaudy.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Okay. Can I go find my friend Quinn?
Yes. Are you leaving the temple?
Yes, I'm gonna leave the temple. I'm gonna ask my friend group. I'm gonna ask the group. I'm gonna find my friend Quinn. Does anyone want to join me?
Oh, that's a really good idea. I should go and find my friend Holly from my backstory.
Who's Holly?
Someone who's actually in my backstory.
Little meta, but what happened to your boy toy?
That was Derek.
Hey,
He's
Derek,
out.
He's out.
We gotta find it.
Yeah, we have to go find
Oh,
him.
he's out. I'm sorry. Right, I forgot.
No, that's just out of character. It's okay. It's not meta. No one's meta
He
here.
went to go look for the. He went to go look for us at some campsite that we didn't know we were going to. Apparently.
No, I was going to a campsite. Don't worry about it.
I just lie
is
to my
it like-
parents all the time.
Is it like locked lips? I guess.
Oh.
No.
He hesitated.
He wasn't going. I just made up a place. Whatever. Anyway.
Okay. Where would we find Quinn? I'm
So
gonna
you
assume that
would
administration
find
area.
Quinn at the administration area. Yes.
Okay. Plot on over there.
Oh.
Yes. Which way is the door? Which one's the door in?
At the
Oh,
bottom.
it's blocked. Okay, it's blocked by faces. Where's my picture? There it is.
So you make your way in. Behind the desk is a gnomish man who is just sort of who sort of waves you in.
Hello, sir.
Hi there.
I'm here to find Quinn, the mayor.
How long have you been away, pal?
Too long. It's been a long time. You know, I just haven't had food in a long time, and I just miss my friend who welcomed me graciously last time I was here.
Yeah, Quinn's not really the mayor anymore.
Oh, when did that happen?
When the Fire Nation attacked.
Probably about 9 months ago.
Oh, well, last
There
time I was
a new
here.
election when all the goblinoids attacked. We had a new election. Also, I mean, it wasn't like a spur of the moment election. It was just election period again.
Oh, I last time we were here, some goblins attacked the stadium during the game. How long
Right.
ago was that? I lost track of time.
That was about a year ago.
Oh, where would I find Quinn now?
Search me. I have no idea.
Search you?
It's an expression.
Pat him down.
Mhm. So who's in charge now?
Right now, the acting mayor is technically Malik, but I mean, he doesn't really take that many appointments. He's usually pretty busy.
Ah, I understand. Ah, this table looks like the sun.
What?
Nothing.
You can't do that.
Just staring through several walls.
Yo, you guys see that? No.
So, where do you know how I would go about finding Quinn, or you know?
I mean, her last check was sent to this address, and he hands you a slip of paper.
Is Triss here? No, Triss is finding Holly. Damn it. Okay, I'll take it. Alright. How would I get to there? I'm not from here, in case you haven't noticed.
It is. Gotta have to bring up the freaking map. It is in the Southwest Craftsman District.
Okay. Thank you for your help. Bash, do you have anything you need from here?
No problem.
No, Bastion's not here. Bastion's not here.
Part of me. Fuck. Part of me is just like, there's a whole map here, so clearly I'm supposed to explore, but like. I don't know what. Part of me meta is like, oh, there's a whole map. I feel like I should be exploring this area, but I don't know how to get a reason to go in there. So is Malekith here, or like?
Not currently.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for your time. I guess I'm leaving.
Okay. You leave.
And I head to the Southwest Craftsman District.
Okay. We'll cut over to Triss first.
Yep.
Remind me of how.
She doesn't have much. She's just a best friend halfling from growing up. She works at the bar with me.
So you're going to the bar then?
I'm going to, sure, I'm going to find her. So, to the bar, I guess, would make sense.
I mean, you could also try and go to her house too, but
Yeah, but that's fine.
I don't know where you're trying to head.
No, the bar makes sense.
Okay.
If she's working there still, I can always ask. I can always find
It's true.
out. Okay.
Get out of here, Skig.
Oh.
You can get rid of that old token. That's so sad. Get
How'd
out
I
of
end
here,
up over here?
Skig.
I don't even know how I got here.
Wait a minute, I'm not here.
I don't think any of us are here. No.
God, how do I make myself leave?
Just click yourself and delete.
Oh.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
This looks different than Rapunzel with wings.
What
Yeah, I'm
to
not
make-
lazy anymore. I drew her.
In what?
Let's get a nice big shot of her.
Yeah.
In what? Though? In what?
Are those wings
Photoshop?
attached to her butt?
No, it's more of a background.
Those wings are
Yeah,
definitely.
she
And a
doesn't, she doesn't
reminder.
have wings.
And a reminder.
But are those on her butt?
No.
Yeah, sure. They're on her butt. In
She's
the
so
background.
low.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying. Is they're really low.
Hey, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed the part where someone asked you.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
I missed the part where I cared.
Why'd you ask?
Okay.
then? Anyway,
Good counter burn.
so I walk in to
Mhm.
the bar. Who's bartending?
Not that guy.
Yeah, no.
This is not a mess at all.
It's
This
always
is
after
what
I
happens
take
when I don't really have anything planned for it.
It's okay.
We'll say Holly's behind the bar.
Oh wow, how convenient.
Plot force.
Holly is behind the bar. Yeah, I know, right? And she's there. Triss?
Hi! I say in halfling.
In half.
Finally, I speak another language.
She like pretty much clambers over the bar and goes to give you a hug.
Yeah, and of course I hug her back. Hi.
Where have you been?
It's
We thought you died.
I know. It's been a long story that I have to catch you up on eventually. I wanted to come ask you. I've been home for a day. I just got back. You have to meet my friends that I've met. I just wanted to know more about what's going on with the order. Like what happened here? What's going on?
Oh, well, they basically saved the entire city. No.
So did they or did they
Swear
not?
to God, Ryan. That was not in her character voice. I'm just gonna remove Frosty the Blowman from the game, just so Ryan can't do that anymore.
I'm okay with that because I've been trying to figure out how to delete him for a while.
Just delete the character sheet.
I couldn't find the delete. Oh no, it's broken. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it's broken. The sheet will not close now.
Because I deleted it.
No,
It no longer exists.
No.
I'm saying I have it open and I cannot close it now.
Well, I don't know how to fix that. You're gonna have to reload.
Sounds like you gotta reload.
I am going to reload. All right,
Anyway.
keep going. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Can I-
Basically, they saved the city, and it was right around the election period. They wanted to sort of have them take over. It was pretty seamless, actually. They worked to better the city. They increased a lot of the minimum wages and got a lot of people working on rebuilding the parts of the city and the wall that got destroyed from the goblinoids. So they created a lot of jobs. And now Alistair and I don't know what's so funny.
Yeah.
Who's laughing?
Yeah.
No idea. None.
There's no one
And,
here to be laughing, so I don't know what you're hearing.
And Alistair and Malik are sort of the ones who keep everything in check.
How many? How full
They
is
kept
this
most of
bar?
the regular guard too.
How full is this bar? Like, Like, how many
It's
people are
not extremely full. There's probably about like 7 people.
7 people?
It's still kind of early.
Okay. Holly, can I just say something like really important, like in private?
Sure. She takes you to the back.
Yeah. I don't trust the order.
Why?
See,
You haven't even been here. How do you even know them?
you know, that's where the story, you know, the long story is very important. You know, is it funny? Would you believe I met a dragon? Like a real dragon.
She just sort of gives you this look that says,
You're crazy.
I don't fucking believe you.
Yeah.
You're pulling my leg here.
No, seriously. No, like a real dragon. Although he looks like a 12-year-old boy, but I swear to you, like he was a dragon, and it was crazy. And just after the whole, first goblin attack at the stadium, and I left, and I know I said I was going camping. I don't know if the story has gone around. That's what I told my parents, but we went after the goblins, and then we found this dragon, and then we've been a lot of places I can't even begin to describe to you, but those blue robe people, the order, they're not I don't believe that's what they are. I don't think they're good.
She looks at you and kind of gets serious, and she's like, Triss, be honest with me. You didn't just go into the woods and have some of our special mushrooms, did you?
No! No!
Because I understand if you did, I wouldn't want to come back to my parents that high either.
You think I got high and disappeared for a year?
I mean,
Very
I
nice.
feel like you might have run away with Derek. I feel like you might have gotten high, got in touch with Derek, and then ran off with him.
No, I haven't seen him. Not since I left.
Oh, baby.
What even? The order hasn't done anything malicious here.
I know, and that's what freaks me out, because I don't know what they're planning, but I don't think it's good. I just based on everything I've experienced in the past week, I mean, year, I just
Are you
don't.
sure you didn't have those mushrooms?
No, I swear. I promise. I mean, this is why I had to come talk to you, is because I needed someone else, I guess. Someone else to talk to about this, and you're the only person I could trust to just kind of keep this between us.
Well, I mean, I can't say I necessarily understand where you're coming from, but you definitely have my confidence if you don't want me to tell anyone about it.
If anything like goes wrong, just stay safe, I guess.
Oh, I will.
Thank you. And from there, I guess I gotta go.
Okay.
And so
You turn to leave, and she says, "Hey, can you cover my shift on Thursday?"
I don't know if I'll still be here
What's
Thursday.
today?
What day is
Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday? Yeah. I don't know if I'll still be here Thursday.
Well, you might want to tell Jim that you quit or something.
It wasn't
Although he does
assumed
think
by
you're
the
dead,
fact that
so
I'm dead.
maybe not. I don't know if his heart can take seeing you alive.
Jim, I'm alive and I quit.
Yeah, that's okay. We can keep this secret.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you made more money adventuring than you did at this bar.
I started with 15 gold.
And now you have like 100 and something.
No, I do not. You guys all have 100 and something. I lost.
Does Malyre have 100 and something?
Oh no.
Do you
Steve.
ask Malyre?
You're right, I should ask Malyre.
So
Nah, maybe not.
so I leave.
We forgot
I
to
leave.
loot the
I
body.
want to go back. I guess my goal is to go back to the house to check on the door. But if I find anyone on the way, I will join them.
Okay. You don't really see anyone on your way back, and by the time you get there, he's just sort of finishing up, and he hands you the key for it. Says, well, this should do it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Can I ask what happened to this doorknob?
You know, it's
We picked the lock.
you know, it's hard to explain. I suspect robbery.
Well, was anything missing from the room?
No.
Don't know. Never been in there.
Uh, no, but you know, with the way that the lock was destroyed like that, that's the only thing I can suspect. So, as far as I'm aware, everything is still in place though. So.
Okay. Sure.
Yep.
And he leaves.
Yep.
Yep.
Pachi, you were going back
To
to the
Southwestern Craftsman.
Yes, you were going to try and find your friend Quinn.
My passive perception is apparently 21.
Okay, that doesn't sound right.
Well, because I have 16, right? But I get a plus
Oh,
5.
he has the observant.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sure.
Do I find the address it's wandering about?
Yeah, I mean you had directions.
Oh, you're right. Okay. I knock on the door.
Okay. You don't get a response.
Quinn, it's me.
You hear sort of a clatter coming from the back. Pachi, is that you?
Yep. How you doing, Quinn? You're not the
she
mayor anymore.
She opens up the door, and like there's a little chain between the door frame and the door itself, keeping it locked. And she she looks out. She unlocks it and opens the door up.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you, Pachi? What brings you over here?
It's a crazy year. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So heard you you weren't up for re-election.
Yeah, I mean, unsurprisingly, the people sort of went with the saviors of the city, which doesn't surprise me, and it seems like they're doing a fine job keeping this place in order.
Was that sarcasm?
Nope. Not
Can
at
I tell?
all.
Can I tell that she's lying to me?
Make an insight check.
Ooh, I also get plus 5 to that. No, I don't. Fuck it. I'm just gonna ignore that. Insight.
Yeah, she definitely seems to be lying.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I come in?
She like sort of looks around a little bit. No, come in. And she lets you into the building.
Are you being watched?
No, why would you say that?
Sound like things going on here.
She seems really twitchy,
Yeah.
like more than usual. She always seemed to have a little bit of a pep in her step, but this seems like much twitchier and much more paranoid.
Is there a piece of paper and something I can write with around?
Yeah. There's actually, like, as you enter the building and the room itself, there's like a bunch of papers strewn about, and it just looks like a mess in here.
So it's been a crazy year. As I'm doing this, I'm just gonna write on a piece of paper, "Are you being watched?"
I told you no.
Does she write back?
Yeah, she does. She says, I don't know.
Oh boy.
Hmm. Uh, when was the last time you've been out? I write on paper. Were you forced out?
I don't go out very much anymore. It's just I have a lot of work keeping me here. I'm currently just trying to remap the city streets, get a little bit more of a good flow at the gates and stuff like that. And as she's saying this, she writes, not forced, but it was rigged election.
Rigged election.
Mm.
Do you want to go and get something to eat or something? Ooh, what do I write? Where can are we safe here?
She writes, or she says, no, I'm good. I actually just ate. And she writes, here is only safe place. I can't leave.
Damn.
Sorry, I got distracted by Connor shifting on his bed. Apparently.
No. No.
All right. Well, Tris, it was really good to see you. And
Quinn.
Quinn, what did I say? Did I say Tris?
You did.
Maybe.
Man, Connor, he's shifting around really fucked me up. Quinn, it was really good to see you. I hope I can stop by again soon.
I'd like that.
I'm gonna write. I'll be back with help.
She sort of just nods.
Okay. I'm gonna leave and go back. Where the hell were Triss's house? I guess.
Sure. That's the orange dot.
Okay.
Malyre and Bastion, what are you two doing?
Would you like to go first, Bastion?
Let's see. I visited Paylor. I don't have any real earthly needs to food, defecate, or drink.
Do you need a little bit of a oil
Yes.
for your rust?
As you enter as like you've been in the temple for a little while now,
Yeah.
you can feel your sword just sort of warm a little bit.
Oh.
I gotta feel it. Blessed by Paylor's warmth, obviously.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the smiting blade.
I mean, you're not wrong. Which direction were you from, Silverkeep, Bastion? I don't remember. I know your temple was sort of outside of the city.
Yeah, east.
To the east?
Yep.
Was it a temple by itself, or was it in another smaller town?
It was a temple by itself.
Okay. One of the priests walks over to you, Bastion, and he says, "Are you from the what? Do you have a name in mind for the temple?"
Do I have a name in mind for the temple? I can.
Yeah, please do.
I was about to say the Fortress of the Sun because they build their temples like fortresses.
Okay.
But that's not good. That would be silly. Actually, yeah, no. Dawn's Light. That's the same thing.
Okay.
No, wait, yeah. No, that works. Yeah, Dawn's Light.
Are you from Dawn's Light?
Why I am.
Uh-oh.
Why do you ask?
From the Watch. And he's dead. No, never mind. I was just curious. We haven't gotten many pilgrims from Dawn's Light in a while. In fact, we haven't really had much of an outreach recently in general. Have you been there recently?
No, I'm afraid I've been away on a journey for quite some time.
We haven't heard from them in a while, but we haven't really heard from many people in a while.
I've heard there's been multiple ravaging hordes of goblinoids in the past year.
There has. That isn't necessarily what is concerning us, though. Palor's light shines through the darkness of any goblinoid race.
Of course. Well, I've known some that have actually surprisingly been blessed by him in a manner, but...
Exactly, that's how he shines through.
True.
His light can get anywhere.
Any dark corner. Well, then I'll have to make due haste to travel back to my home.
He sort of leans into you. You've been outside the city recently.
Around this area? No.
But you've been outside these walls recently, yes?
Yes.
Have you felt any... He sort of hesitates to say it. Dimming?
Dimming? Why no. Not at all. I feel stronger than ever. Even my sword